Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you all doing today? I hope that you are all doing fine. I am Imana Sekar Weningtyas from KOTA MUNGKID Senior High School would like to tell you all about the danger of drugs. But before we begin to the core of the topic, let me ask you a question. Do you all know what drug is? I'm pretty sure that most of you all have heard about the kind of thing. So, there are many definitions of drugs, but in this meeting, I'm only gonna mention one of them. So, the definition of drug is natural, synthetic, and semi-synthetic substance that can cause a decrease in consciousness, hallucination, and arousal. Ladies and gentlemen, at the moment, the drug abuse in Indonesia is quite high, including the drug abuse among teenagers. Based on the last research, the drug abuse among teenagers was like 20% and increased by 24 to 28%. Ladies and gentlemen, the drug abuse also influenced by some factors. In this part, let me tell you about the factors that influence the drug abuse. As far as I know, the factors that influence the drug abuse are family environmental, free sex, and then mental health problems. And the question is why family environmental can cause the drug abuse? So, the average of teenagers are lack of affection in their family that caused by they have a bad relationship with their family and they don't really get with their family. So the teenagers tend to look their own happiness by trying to consume drugs. Besides of that, possibility one of their family member is a drug user, so it can affect to the teenagers to consume drug as well. And then the second factor is free sex. Ladies and gentlemen, we all know that free sex is not a good thing. In a free sex, we can find so many divergent things. In a free sex, the teenager tend to do whatever they want and they don't care if it's a bad thing. And the last but not least is mental health problem. People with mental health problems trying to escape from their sadness and depression by trying to use drugs. Okay, so that's all the factors that influence the drug abuse. Ladies and gentlemen, the drugs also give the dangerous impacts for the user. In this part, I'm going to tell you that the impacts are for physical, psychological, and social. At the first, I'm going to tell you all about the impacts for physical are death. Yes, that is the most dangerous impacts. If the consumption is overdose, it can cause a death. And the others are nervous system disorder, headaches, skin disorders, lung disorders, and also it can cause an insomnia. And then the second impacts are for social. The impacts for socials are get alienated by society, education is disrupted, and then the user also can become a burden for their family. And then the last impacts are impacts for psychological. The impacts are the user feel like they want to be angry all the time, loss of confidence, they feel like they want to hurt themselves, and then they feel often annoyed. Ladies and gentlemen, from all all the statement above, we all know that drugs are dangerous and harmful. Besides of that, drugs also have addictive substance that can cause an addict to a person who consume it. A person who already addicted to a drugs cannot stop using it immediately. Ladies and gentlemen, because the drugs are very dangerous and harmful, we gotta say no to drugs. Don't even try, even though it's just for fun. In order to not to fall into drugs, we can do something positive, like we better keep our communication with our family, because with a good communication we can create a good relationship. And then we gotta be careful in an association. And if you guys have a mental health problems, you better go to the therapist and do not try to use drugs to escape from your problems. And then we also can develop our talent by using our leisure time. We can do our hobbies or something positive that we like. Okay, I guess that's all for me. Thank you for your attention.